Hello, I just want to make a quick video about reasonable adjustments, and I've had many comments and realised that not many people know that you don't need a diagnosis to request reasonable adjustments from your workplace or from education within the school setting or hospital, any public service, any business. You don't need a diagnosis to receive or to request reasonable adjustments. It is a needs basis. It's on a needs basis. So that means if you are trying to do your job, but you can't do your job because of certain elements within the environment that are stopping you, therefore you need to maybe instead of an open office plan, you might have a pod. So your employer can, if it's reasonable, and the employer might argue, well, actually, they're a small business and they can't afford a pod, so for them that's considered unreasonable. But if for a large employer and for them purchasing a pod for you that helps you focus and do your work, do your job on equal level with everyone else, then that is considered reasonable adjustments, and you shouldn't let that stop you, and the employers shouldn't say, well, where's your diagnosis? So I just want to put it out there, please don't worry, you have a right to request reasonable adjustments if it helps you with your work, if it helps you with your ability to communicate to either your doctor, to the nurse, to staff, to your colleagues. And we need to have a world where we're compassionate and supportive of each other. So I know it's very difficult when employers don't seem to understand this concept, but do know this. I will put in a link to the Equality Act and ACAS for employers, and NHS link as well for those who are trying to access basic reasonable adjustments, so that you can use these links to share with your employers and to share with your GP, your nurse, the nurse, whoever you need. And I'll try to dig out something for education as well, because there's stuff for education too. But the Equality Act is very, very clear. You don't need it, and if there are consequences if employers or places that provide public services do not give reasonable adjustments. Unfortunately, we don't want to get to that stage, but we will talk about that, and I will in another video, maybe the next one actually, I will talk about that. But for this one, you don't need you don't need sorry, that's a faux pas. You don't need a diagnosis, a formal diagnosis, or informal one for that matter, to get reasonable adjustments put in place. I've said it. There it is. It's out there now.